take that ooh-wee. One shot movie, that's all you need. One shot who me, take that ooh-wee. One shot movie, that's all you need. One shot for everybody living in the moment. One shot.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Cleveland Browns and the New Orleans Saints. Ready to get us started, it's Cade York, and we are underway from the Superdome. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. Slot man moves right. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That's a pickup of 11 and a first down on their first offensive play. Again, it's Kamara. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Here's Dalton. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Myles Garrett. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Third and long. What will Dalton dial up? Throwing left side, it's complete. Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. Fourth down, Dalton wants to throw. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Dalton. Here's Johnson with a reception. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
I know I spent a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. To throw here, Dalton. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the Browns are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. They begin this drive with Chubb. And he's got room. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. And again, it's Chubb. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. And Chubb will try the middle here. And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. 3rd and 2, Watson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Grant. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. No score after 1 on EA Sports. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. The slot man in motion right. They go up the middle with Chubb. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Second down, here's Chubb again. And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. 2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10. Watson now to throw. And almost, but not quite. Needed 10. He got 9. 4th down. On 4th down, Watson. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And the Saints will have the football back. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
1st and 10 for Dalton. There's Chris Olave. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. And the slot man goes in motion left. Dalton, 1st and 10. To the right side and complete to Thomas. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Kamara up the middle. And he'll take it down shy the 45 at the 46. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. A 1st down throw coming for Dalton. Looking long for Thomas. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Greedy Williams picks it off. And the Browns are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Boy, the coverage there, airtight as he comes away with the interception.
Love that observation there because they were taking a shot at the end zone, but you're right about the coverage. Absolutely tremendous. And this they could clip for a training tape. Staying with him down the field, locates the football in the air, and comes away with the interception.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 2nd down, here's Chubb again. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. A give. This is Chubb. 46 yards rushing for him now to this point. A good gain on first. Has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Here's Watson. They'll roll him out right. And he will find his man Schwartz. That's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Anthony Schwartz, 59 yards. And the Browns post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone. Could potentially tie this game up. Dalton's throw caught by Olave. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Now Dalton with a 1st and 10. And that's caught inside the 30. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. And Dalton to throw. This one taken in by Olave. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. Ooh, the juke. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, as the first half is winding down. And the Saints have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. And oh, it's blocked. It's picked up. A live ball here, remember. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. The Browns drive about to get started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down. Handoff comes to Chubb. And some room to work. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Browns drive about to get started. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. The third quarter starts with a run by Chubb. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They give the Chubb out of the gun. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Anthony Schwartz, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Browns come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Looking to maybe throw for it here, Watson. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, the next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game.
On 1st and 10, here's Andy Dalton. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Now Dalton. And that went a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Here's a diving catch right side. He's up to 88 yards receiving in the ball game now, and he's got a 1st down. Slot man moves right. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Throwing, Dalton. He completes it to Olave. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
Well, Brendan, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown,
you're 2.
You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the 2nd one.
Looking for Thomas. He's got him. Touchdown, New Orleans. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Saints are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Here's Dalton to throw for it. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Browns drive about to get started. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. but I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
Off of play action, it's Watson. His throw incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. Now they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Cooper will come in motion right. They run again on 1st down. Chubb. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. They run it again with Chubb. They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36. So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Watson off play action. Escaping the pressure right. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
Nice call by the defense there on 3rd down. Just flood the field with extra defensive backs in their dime package. Nowhere to go with the football. Forces the incompletion.
Here's Watson throwing on 4th down. That's to his running back, complete. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
Boy, that was a big gamble for them right there. They went for it on 4th down, showed a little chutzpah because they did it with the lead here in the 4th quarter. And this defense is once again unable to stop them.
So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Watson. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Amari Cooper, his intended receiver, and now it's 2nd down.
Not sure what happened there, but he just didn't get the right read on the coverage that time. Pass wasn't where it needed to be, and that'll send them back to the drawing board.
Again, it's Watson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Deshaun Watson finding Amari Cooper. And the Browns are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. Dalton's throw complete there to Thomas. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. The slot man in motion right. Here's Dalton. He's got Thomas yet again, complete. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 47. Play fake. Here's Dalton. That is hauled in by Michael Thomas. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Dalton here from the gun. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Dalton operating in the red zone now. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. From the 9, 2nd and 5. Another chance for Dalton. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Greedy Williams picks it off. And the Browns are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Cooper, the man in motion right. Now on 2nd and 13. Watson, he's going to loft one deep over the middle. And that's caught inside the 35. And they'll work this down inside the 30. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Cooper will come in motion right. Throwing now, Watson. And that is incomplete.
He took a shot there, but boy, was that ill-advised from my viewpoint. Coverage was awfully tight. How did he get away with that one not being picked off?
Now Watson. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. In motion is Grant. Now it's Watson. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as it comes with 1:15 left to go in the second half.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Here we go on 4th. Watson flushed out right. And he's going to have the hook up to Schwartz. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And the Saints will have the football back. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football. Well, obviously, Charles, this stage of the game, down 2 scores, they had to put the football in the air. Unfortunately, it gets picked off.
And the criticism comes easily in situations like this, but you just laid it out. Look where they are on the scoreboard. Look at where the clock is in the game. He has to take a chance here and try and get the ball downfield to his receivers. Unfortunately, it was picked off.
20. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Now they bring a receiver in motion right. Watson now to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Deshaun Watson keeping it himself from 5 yards out. And the Browns are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. Here's Chubb to try to run it in. And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the 2-point attempt is turned aside. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
Yeah, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
Why would I ever have to cop a chain a game when the QB chain birth moves the chains?